Hey everyone, Broke Investor here, aka Retire on Dividends. Back to make another video. But this one I thought was worthy of doing because I think at this point a lot of people know what the YieldMax funds are, but they don't really know how they work and how they're able to do what they do. How is OARC paying 38.2% annually? How is TSLY paying 76% annually? How is Apple paying 33% annually? NVIDIA 48%. And then the others, who knows? Again, so I wanted to make a video today to talk about, what their positions are and how exactly that works. So let's get into it. And you could, again, all this information is on their website. Again, their website to me needs some work. It's a newer fund, so I'll give them a break. But you can gather all of this information through their website directly. So if I select TSLY and I scroll down to, let's see, you're going to look for something that says prospectus, which is basically, the document. Which is under the literature section. You'll see, again, when you click them, I think they're all the same. They all have all the fun information, and it gets updated, I guess, frequently. Maybe not frequent enough, but you'll scroll down to here, and this will show the the portfolio holdings, as they say. So how does YieldMax work? How are they getting this massive yield? And they're doing, I guess I'll say, 4 different things. The first 2, which kind of go hand in hand, is they're purchasing call options in the money and they're selling put options in the money. What this does is it creates synthetic shares as if they own the stock. And just so you know, here I had to Google it myself and just take a look. But to create a synthetic long position using options, the most direct way is to buy a call option and sell a put option on the same strike price with the same expiration. So that's what they're doing. They're buying call options and they're selling put options. Same strike, which is in the money, and then same expiration. And again, by doing that, it's creating synthetic shares. They don't physically own the shares, but now the way they do that is, they think they now own them, even though they don't. By doing this, they have the power as if they did. And by having that power, they're able to do this next part, which is sell short call option contracts. And they do this not in the money. They do this a little out of the money, 5% to 15% out of the money. And when they sell call option contracts, they get a premium associated with that. And that premium is how they get paid. And when they get paid, that's how you get paid. And the reason they sell these call option contracts 5 to 15% out of the money is so you can also take advantage of the capital gains. And last but not least, since they don't physically own the shares, they have money. They have your money that you're investing in the ETF. So what are they doing with that money? What they're doing is buying U.S. Treasuries. And as you know, the interest rates are pretty high right now. So in doing so, they're getting a pretty good rate on all that money on top of getting the options premium for the short call option contracts. So that's it in a nutshell. However, if you'd like, you can also see what they're doing. As you can see, they have the top 10 holdings through the website. And if you download to see the actual holdings, you can see what's going on, right? And this is, again, as of August 2nd, which is today. It shows all of their, activity based on what we just showed you. However, I exported this data and I tried to make some sense of it for you guys. And here it is. So again, this is the August 2nd export. So the one in green is the synthetic share creation. So the top one, they bought a call option, which expires September 15th with a strike price of $265. The one right below it, they sold a put option, which expires September 15th with a strike price of $265.01, a penny more, whatever. And you can see the amount of shares in and out. It's a wash, right? So this created the synthetic shares. Now, in creating those synthetic shares, which acts as if they own them, the items in blue are, the calls that they're selling, and these have expiration dates of looks like August 4th with different strike prices, 270, 250, and 280. And I did the calculation below with the current price today at both strike prices, and looking at the change. I know their chart said they sell calls 5 to 15% out of the money, which that probably was the number at the time, but as of today, it's 6 to 9% out of the money. So that's pretty close. And obviously, again, the items in blue is what brings in the money. The reason you're getting this massive dividend for TSLY is because they're selling calls. And they're selling calls pretty close to the money, but outside of the money, 5 to 10%. So what else are they doing with the money? As I mentioned before, on the bottom, not highlighted, they're buying treasuries. And if you look here, the weighting on the treasuries is, nearly all of the money. The rest of the money on the top is in cash. And I'll say, my guess, that's because that's purchases done after the recent options contracts. So as they do different options contracts, could be weekly, because most of the times monthly, the new money that's coming in will just sit in cash. And obviously that cash will go towards the treasuries, when they get a chance to buy more. The frequency of each, I didn't talk about that. That was actually also in the prospectus, but I wanted to mention that as well. So the top two, we said they have the same expiration date that goes 6 months to 1 year out. And the call options that they're selling only go out 1 month or less. And again, this is for the options premium. You're getting options premium every single month. U.S. Treasuries that they buy, they mature 6 to 2 years out. So, that's it in a nutshell. Hopefully, that made sense to you guys. It made sense to me. But if you do have any questions, please leave a comment. I'm happy to answer anytime. Or like I said before in prior videos, you can reach me on Instagram as well. I'm under Retire on Dividends there as well. I'm making a lot of YieldMax content lately because I don't think it gets enough love. So I thought this would be a good video to share with the community because not many people know what's going on and how it works. They're just buying it because they see this massive yield, but it's good to understand it. So I plan on making a lot more videos about these funds and how they work as I myself dive into them. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a broke-ass investor, aka Retire on Dividender. Just making videos for fun, hoping people enjoy it. So if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you have a question, or just stay tuned for the next video. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Later.